In this video blog, I want to touch upon a very interesting subject, in my opinion, is the baseball Hall of Fame or lack thereof, uh, because some of their biggest accolades or athletes that have achieved great feats probably won't be in the Baseball Hall of Fame, namely, um, Roger Clemens, Barry Bonds, uh, Pete Rose. So especially in the case of Pete Rose, recently there was like um, a discussion of should he be led back into baseball, but getting led back into baseball and getting into the Hall of Fame are kind of two different things, they say, but I feel like it's all kind of bonded together, so it's like either one goes with the other. Like it's kind of very surprising or a unique situation that baseball has put themselves in as a marketable tool because um they will always have this dark cloud over them. So I feel like they will never be able to shed that image that like people cheated to achieve those records. But I still think the Hall of Fame isn't really a Hall of Fame if you don't have the actual record holders of a bunch of records not being inducted into the Hall of Fame. So it's why do you have a Hall of Fame if you are not willing to accept certain athletes that were tested for you know steroid use or cheating? Because like, I feel like baseball has been like a cheating sport since its inception. So I feel like a lot of people who are already in the Hall of Fame before steroid use was such a big deal shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame either. Like if you're gonna have a double standard, you know, that's that makes it very um it, like unfair judging criteria. So um, I hope that if baseball wants to um keep keep safe face or become of like a valuable Hall of Fame like the NHL or the NBA, just to compare two of them, they will have to allow these athletes that are peripherally uh, um, high up there on the hit list and home runs and runs batted in for career should or pitchers pitching and winnings and Cy Young winners should be eligible to enter the Hall of Fame because if they keep denying it, they just keep bringing up like a bad omen for them, which in turn makes marketing the sport to younger players, younger kids, still kind of a difficult situation because if you get really good and then they say, oh, your records are neglected because this reason or that reason, So it makes you wonder how much effort you should put in to chase records because chasing records has become a big thing, or winning streaks. Like I mean, like you look at it in sports today, winning streaks are important. Like the Patrick Kane winning streak just came to an end, or not winning streak, but scoring streak with 26 games. The Golden State Warriors ended up having a crazy streak broken by the Milwaukee Bucks and are 25-1 right now. So it is definitely a very interesting phase where streaks and wins and excellence has been put up to a high standard, but then in turn um, making it to a Hall of Fame in baseball. Like even though you were those standards in your time when you played, um, when where everyone else was doing the same thing you were doing, but they're trying to make an example of the best players, which I feel like only hurts the Hall of Fame credibility as it stands today.